So as I also said earlier that if you want to produce something, then you should have a two things. First, the raw material required for production. Secondly, operation to be performed, or we can say a machines where operation we can perform. So our machine is work center. We call it work center, while operation to be performed. If I take a simple example of a operation, suppose this is our one job. Okay, this is our one metal piece, right? Now our objective is that we want to fix up a screw on this metal piece here. Okay, so first thing is that we'll surface this metal piece in a rectangular. So we can say this is my first operation. After that, what we'll do, we'll make a one hole in this. That hole we'll call it drilling. After that, we'll do one tapping. Tapping is basically a in tapping we'll do threading for. Okay, so this is a three operation. If you want to achieve this object, this is a three operation. Now it is not necessary that on each operation a machine is required, because suppose there is one operation and that operation is to inspect the product quality. So you may or may not require a machine. Okay, sometime our inspection is also visual inspection. You can only see your product, and after you'll decide that whether this product is good or not. Okay, and in a similar way, suppose if we talk about these three operations, so drilling, here you need one drill machine. So okay, you need drill machine, right? Here you need threading machine. So if we talk about an example of this particular scenario, here I'm assuming that for surfacing I don't need any machine. So my operation number 10 won't have any machine, means there is no need to create any work center. Okay, while I'll create a drilling machine as a work center. In a similar way, I'll create a one work center for threading machine. Okay, so work center, this is our work center. Okay, so routing is a master which has some big secondary masters like work center. And if you remember, I given you example of a product costing. Okay, just assume a situation that if your machine capacity says that you can drill 20 holes in a uh, 20 holes in a 1 hour. Okay, so this is your machine capacity. So for this drilling operation, definitely you need some labor, or whether it is if it is automatic, then you need some kind of electricity. So all these expenses is your comes under your indirect cost. There are only two costs. One is direct cost, second is indirect cost. Okay, so the basic purpose of routing creation is to that if you want to know the status of your product, just this is our first step and this is our last step. We'll get finished product here after operation number 30. But suppose if this drilling operation is very long, or if you are dealing with the multiple type of drilling, so definitely you would like to know the status of your product. Okay, so for that purpose we divide our total production cycle into tiny operations, so that we'll have first advantage is that we'll have a in process status of our product. Second, we'll have a specific costing for each operation. Like this is drilling, so we can draw a specific costing for this drilling. Okay. Third, suppose if you want to do some kind of inspection in between your process. Okay, generally the inspections are for incoming raw material, the most commonly used inspection, incoming, in process, and post production. Okay, so here you can, if you divide your total process into tiny operations, then you can do this kind of in process inspection. This in process inspection help you to produce a good product, or we can say it help us as a quality control tool. So I'm opening SAP now. What is the password for this? Hmm, 1 second, let me check. Okay, and our plant is 0001. And here is one key date. Key date is simply a date on which you want to make this routing effective. Okay, so I'll put this date. Then I press enter. The routing can again divided into two parts. As you are aware that in SAP you'll find will always find this kind of concept of header and item. Okay, so this is our header detail. Now, what kind of details comes under header? Basically, the purpose of header data is to make some kind of restriction on controlling, and we can say that header data is our control mechanism. If you remember, in case of a bill of material, we saw the this same two things, uses and status. Okay, so here again the concept is same. It says that this routing will be used in what type of areas. We can say that these are the production, engineering, universal, plant maintenance, because this concept is routing is applicable to PP, PM, QM, PS. It applicable to many areas, but it's according to the selection criteria we can define our own routing. So I'll take first one, uses one. Then here status. Status is very simple. It says that creation phase. If you want to create your routing, you create it and keep it in creation phase. If you don't want to allow its uses. Similarly, released for order, released for costing, okay, and released general. If we select the release general, then this routing will be used everywhere. And third one, this is lot size. Okay, what may happen that suppose if we are producing a smaller lot, so your operations numbers are limited to 3 to 4. But if you are producing a big lot, okay, then it may happen that your operation numbers will be reduced. Suppose if in your standard process there are 3 operations in your production cycle. Now if you produce a bigger lot, then you may skip one operation. Okay, so in that case your finished product will remain same. Okay, now we are talking about the lot size only. Okay, so here by using this lot size, we can control the selection of this routing in production process. Okay, so I just entered one. Okay, now I'm going to operation. Now here, if you want to perform any operation, then as I said that you may or may not need machine. So we'll consider that we need a machine. Your machine is a work center which we have created. There are so many. Okay, now here is one very important thing. This is a control key. The function of control key is to control the operation. Okay, now there are different kind of control keys and their uses. So let us see the control key part. Okay, this control key is also applicable to PM, PS, PP and all this module. So this is one control key which says that PP01, that control key says routing slash reference operation set internally processed. Okay, and these are some options. So I'm going to open the first control key. So what PP01 says that? PP01 says that if I put PP01 control key in this operation, then first thing is that this operation will take part in scheduling. Okay, you have a four operations. Okay, and third operation we can say that we decided that we don't want to consider third operation duration in our production time. Okay, so for that purpose what we can do, we can assign a control key where this scheduling is not ticked. So what will happen at the time of production time calculation, system first of all check the control key. If system find that okay this operation is to be scheduled, then only system will calculate this duration. Okay, so the first thing is scheduling. Second comes a determine capacity requirement. Okay, see this order scheduling and capacity both are a different thing. In order scheduling, we are dealing with the start time and end time of production. While in case of a capacity, we want to know that how much capacity will be handled by our machines. Okay, so that we can plan effectively about our resources. Okay, so here again same thing, determine capacity requirement means this operation should be considered as a for capacity requirement or not. Okay, third one is cost. Okay, like again similar thing, whether this operation is to be costed or not. Suppose if I put one more operation in this screen, that operation is inspection, and this is not a manual inspection, this is automatic inspection. So for that operation it may possible that you don't want to do costing for this 40 operation because it is automated one, and you know that there is no any indirect cost involved. Okay, so for that kind of thing we can use this costing. Then after that one comes which is automatic goods receipt. What happen when we first of all suppose you have one production order, and the very first thing is that first of all you have to confirm the quantity which you have produced. Okay, because only a production guy can tell that whether production is final or not. Okay, so first of all he'll confirm the production quantity, and after that the second step will be receipt of that finished product into stock. So whenever we talk about production order, there will be two steps. First is confirmation, second is goods receipt. Once it is confirmed, then only you can take a goods receipt. Okay, now here earlier SAP has given a 3 to 4 transaction. One was for confirmation, then one was for your receipt and issue, for other transaction for issue. Nowadays all these things are merged into single transaction. Okay, so if you want that system should automatically take receipt after your operation confirmation, okay, then we use this automatic goods receipt button. And where will you use it? We'll always use this automatic goods receipt at our last operation, because see This is your operation list. When you'll get your product, if I remove this, when you'll get your product after operation number 30. So definitely you'll take a goods receipt after operation number 30. It means that automatic goods receipt indicator should be used at last operation. And how it is to be used, I'll tell you that. Okay. In a similarly, inspection characteristic is required if you want to do some kind of inspection. Okay. The next is rework. Whenever you produce something, there are chances of a rework generation. And who can tell that whether this work is perfect or rework needs to be done? Your quality team can tell that. So if you have a if you can identify operation where your rework may happen, then we'll use this rework here. We'll see that later. We'll see this rework cycle, because this rework is again a complete business process and complete different scenario. Okay. After that, these are a simple print confirmation, time ticket and all that. Okay. Now this is again one very important thing: external processing. Okay. If you have a 4 operations and you are not able to perform operation number 30 in house, so what is the way? You'll subcontract. You'll do the subcontracting. Okay. Now, how would system know that whether my third operation is subcontracted or not? Okay. So this, with the help of control key, system determine that, system come to know that, okay, this is my subcontracting operation. So what will happen if I confirm my operation number 20 and my operation number 30 is a subcontracting operation, then system will generate one subcontracting purchase procurement proposal for against operation number 30, and after that it will follow your normal cycle, like transferring material from your location to vendor by again taking a receipt and all that. Okay, so here we'll have an option of external processing. See, these are options. Blank is internally processed operation, mean this operation will be carried out internally. Second is externally processed operation. If I use this tick, externally processed operation, then system will understand that this operation is a third party related operation. Now this is internal process operation slash external process operation, means a user will have to take a decision that whether he want to do some internal processing or external. Generally this third key is used where you'll have a capacity, but due to some commercial reasons or less costing, or due to your machine is not performing due to the inefficiency of machine. Okay, this third option is used. Okay, then comes confirmation. Okay, now as I said that in a production process there are 2 steps. One is confirmation, second is goods receipt. So here we can say that there are different kind of confirmation. One confirmation is called milestone confirmation. Suppose in your production process you have a 10 operations, and you said that you just put a milestone on 5th operation. Okay, so what we can do, you can confirm your 5th operation only. System will automatically confirm all preceding operations because you achieved your milestone. Okay, in a similar way, confirmation required. If I put confirmation required, then system will make this confirmation mandatory. Okay, then third one, confirmation not possible. Like as I given you example here about the inspection. In inspection, confirmation is not required, so we can use this option. Then confirmation possible but not necessary, means you are giving an optional choice to a user. Now all these are a control factor within your operation. Now we'll see that. So for this each parameter we can create our own control key. Okay, see this control key name is PP01. If I open a second control key PP02, see PP02 says that this operation, this control key won't take part in your capacity requirement, as well as this is my plus, means this, if I use this control key, then system will perform a subcontracting scenario for this operation. Then third one is used at last operation. So setting of third says that, see, scheduling, capacity, costing, and one more addition, automatic goods receipt, where we'll take a goods receipt of our product, we'll take a goods receipt at our last operation. So if you have a these operations, so you can assign your control key like this. PP01 is most commonly used control key, and if you want subcontracting for your third operation, you can say PP02, and 40 is your last operation. You want to take a goods receipt on this operation, so you'll fix up PP03 here. Okay, so our initial scenario having only one operation. Okay, operation number 10. So I'm using a PP03 control key here. Okay, now if you want to do some kind of description for this operation, then you can. Now what is this? Again, I'll take you to Excel. Now, when you want to start this particular operation, this area, then first thing is that for producing anything, you should have a raw material. So in our case, this block will be a raw material for me. Okay. Now, a raw material must be consumed during your production process. Okay. So, and if you have a three, if you have a these operations, four operation, now you can make your own choice about raw material consumption. You can fix up a raw material consumption related to a operation. Like if you have a 10 raw material, and two raw material will be consumed at operation number first, and then again four raw material will be consumed in operation number second. Okay, so in this way you can also assign a consumption of raw material in relationship with your operation numbers. Okay, for that purpose we used one option. That option is called component allocation. Okay, now if I click on this component allocation, system will open one list. How this list is displayed? This is the BOM which we have created. Okay, and how system picked up this BOM only? Because on basis of first criteria is our header material. Our header material for routing in BOM is similar, right? Second, a lot size which we have given 0 to all 9. Okay, so on basis of this criteria, system will identify a BOM. See, as I selected my BOM component and I clicked on new assignment, system asking me to enter operation number on which you want to assign this item. So I want to assign this on, let's say 10. So now see, this has been assigned. Now how it will help us? whenever we'll take a goods, whenever we'll do the production confirmation, at that time, system will automatically display this material, which is raw material for consumption at operation number 10. Simultaneously, system will also display our finished product for which we want to take receipt at operation number 10. Why? Because we used PP03 control key here, and PP03 says automatic goods receipt here. Okay, so I'll save it, and after that we'll see that how to make a relationship. This is, see, um, now we have created only one BOM and routing. Okay, but if you go to some complex scenario like some automobile industry or steel industry, you will find a multiple bill of material for same product. In a similarly, you will find multiple routing for one product. So our next objective is that to make a relationship between your BOM and routing. So I save it. Okay. Whenever we save a routing generates one number. That number is called group number. Okay. And if I want to create a other routing for same material, then system will keep this group number as a constant, and it will only change the group counter. Group number will remain same. System will add a new group counter number as 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Okay. So this is your routing. Now comes production version. So in production version, in a simpler word, the production version is a relationship between your BOM and routing. So if you remember that initially I told you about the important views of material master as far as PP is concerned. So you'll find MRP views are very important for PP, as well as one additional view which is specifically used by PP. That view is called work scheduling view. Okay. See here, we have a option to create a production version. Okay. Now we can give any name. This is open field. Okay. Now just double click on this. It will open another window. Now in this window, we'll make a relationship. The first thing is that there are mainly two things. One is planning data. Second is bill of materials. So as I said that this routing concept is used in many areas like equipment task list, general maintenance task list, inspection plan, master recipe, all this. Okay. So discrete manufacturing follow the routing concept. So I select, I want to assign routing. Now simply press F4. I want to search it by using material. So this is a routing I have. So I assign my routing number here. Now Next is my bill of material. In a similar way, you just click on this. See, your material number is SF001, plant is 0001, alternative bomb 1, because we have a one bomb for this item. Okay, if you have a multiple bomb, in that case, system will display you the complete list saying that material and plant will remain constant. Even users will also remain constant, and you will have a list of that alternative bomb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this alternative bomb concept is used many times where you'll have a seasonal bomb, or we can say that you'll have a different bomb for every month. Okay, now the next thing is lot size, for which lot this routing is applicable. Sorry, for this for which lot this production version is applicable. So we can fix up a lot size. Now what will happen if I create any order having a start date between this period and production lot size, or we can say the production quantity, production order quantity is within this range, system will automatically pick up routing and bomb. Here I just clicked on check. If there is any error, then system will display you the error or warning message. Here the message is very clear, task list exists, bomb exists. So let us close it. See, both are green. Okay, then continue, again continue, and saved it. So we have a so what we have done, initially we created a material master. After that, we created a bill of material. Bill of material is a structured list of item to be used in my production process. After that, we created a one work center. Work center is a machine where you want to perform your operation. Work center is used in capacity requirement calculation as well as production order scheduling and costing. After that, we created one master. That master is routing. In routing, we have given a certain operations. Okay, operations along with work center. Here for routing, it is not necessary to enter a work center against each operation. Okay, after that we created a one production version. Production version is a relationship between your BOM and routing, and with the help of production version we can control selection of bill of material and routing in our production process by using lot size or validity date. So for production, we can say the basic and most important config for PP is this. Okay, here, what is the objective of this configuration? The objective of this configuration is to create one production order type. Here, we'll define some order type dependent parameter, some scheduling data, and some confirmation. So